So now that we have covered the short-term buying strategy, let's now cover the long-term one. And the long-term one is called buy and hold. And this is the one that you mainly use for investing in for the future, okay? Because it's much more steady gains, but you've bought at a great entry point to be able to make the most of any gains that is made. Okay, so buy and hold is a long-term strategy. It's when you use the criteria that I've given you and when you develop your own criteria on top of that to identify whether a coin has great long-term potential. And I've already told you of two that have really good long-term potential, which I went through in the criteria. Now, these are coins and communities within the coin that you have an affinity with, you relate to, you can stay in for the long term, okay? And that is what I tried to basically drum home to you going through the criteria. You've got to look carefully at the community and at the coin, and if that has a personal affinity with you. Now, Steem is a social network. I love the social network behind Steem, the community behind Steem as well. Digibyte, I have a YouTube channel dedicated to Minecraft, so Digibyte has an affinity with me. Okay, so you've got to have an affinity with it in order to be able to stick with it for the long term. Okay, and then there's some market news that shows there is some long-term prosperity of it. Or at the very least, you can see there is some longevity in the prosperousness of a coin. Okay, and Steem is a perfect example of that. And then you can stick with that coin during the falls and the crashes. Now, literally a couple of days ago, there was a crash, and it was a time for great worry in the community. So we're on CoinMarketCap at the moment. So if we just have a look at the market cap, literally 3 days ago, the bubble burst. Okay, the bubble burst. All right, so you can see that over the course of years and months, that essentially the market cap, and the market cap is essentially the amount of supply times the price. Okay, so you can see the market cap was steadily increasing. More people were getting into the game, more people were investing, and therefore more coins brought out greater supply. It brought out a humongous market cap. We reached, so if I just highlight this section here, we reached somewhere in the region of 91 billion. The market cap was 91 billion. Okay, 91 billions worth of market out there. Okay, and then on Friday night, it tanked. It went from the 91 billion all the way down to 65. Actually, it went lower than that. It went about 58 billion it went down to. Okay, 58 billion. So essentially what happened is we had the value of the market go down by 33 billion. Okay, and what happened is people were queuing to sell their stock. They wanted out. They saw that people were selling their stock. They were getting rid of it. Okay, and then people panicked and the prices went right down. The prices went right down for a load of stocks. So let me just show you an example. If I just show you Doge. Doge is like a joke coin I've been telling you about in this course. So if you have a look, you can see that Doge was going spectacularly high. It reached a real high of, 0.003 of a dollar. And then it just tanked. Okay, it tanked in value. It tanked right here to 0.001. And this was the immediate aftermath. From Thursday, Friday, it was prosperous, and then it just went down. Okay, now people would see that kind of movement on their coin and think, oh, I've lost it all. Now, for me personally, I lost 50% of my portfolio value at this period. And since then, I have gained it because this is a great price. This is a great time to buy. However, what I said to people on YouTube is don't sell your coins. okay? Because you have the crashes, you have the blips, you have the corrections, okay? Essentially, sometimes a coin corrects itself. If the value goes way higher than the market believes it should be, then what happens is people just start selling, they panic sell, and then it makes the price completely drop, and then it goes back up to what it should be, okay? To what it should be. And so these corrections, these blips, these crashes, they cause the value to go down, and it can encourage people to just panic sell, okay? You've got to have enough faith in your coin to be able to ride these falls, okay? So if you have a pump and dump scenario, you dump it, okay? But if you have a long-term scenario, you keep it. A lot of people would have bought up here and sold down here because they are too weak to be able to hold on to the stock. They're too weak because they think, oh God, I've lost a load of money. Sell it now before I make a humongous loss. And a lot of people sold here. And then what happened is that the price went up and people probably regretted their decision. Okay, so you've got to be able to, and this will test your buy and hold mettle. This will test your resilience. Okay, can you keep all of your currencies and not sell? I didn't sell a coin. I didn't sell one coin because the cryptocurrencies I was investing in at the time, or am still investing in, are long term. I want to realize the long term potential of these coins. Steem, Digibyte, Blitzcoin, and Stratis, which I've gone through in this course. Okay, so let me just go and show you Stratis. Okay, so I bought Stratis at an obscenely low price. Okay, I bought Stratis around about, it was around about here I bought Stratis. I bought Stratis at $1.21 and I stocked up. And now look, it is worth $6. Okay, now it had that blip the other day. It had that blip. It went up to, $3.50, and then it went back down, and it allowed people to get into the market and people to essentially buy it because they'd seen that it was rising quite nicely, and then people got back into the market, and then boom, up to $6, double what it was the other day. Yet, if I had sold at this point, I wouldn't have realized 6 times the value of my stock. Stratis is one of my top performing coins at the moment. Okay, let me show you another one. Blitzcash, which you've seen me buying in this course. Okay, Blitzcash has also gone right up. I mean, you can see a little bit of a minus there. But let me just show you Blitzcash. Okay, Blitzcash, you saw I bought the other day. I bought it around about 24th. Yeah, around about here. 30 cents. Okay, 30 cents I bought Blitzcash at. And at its peak, it has gotten up to, it got up to $1.26. $1.26. Okay, so look at that. Amazing gains that were made. Now, it has since fallen. I have every confidence this is going to go back up. But this is a period where I get tested. It's a period where I see, right, look at this. Amazing. It was very, very low. It had gone spectacularly high up. And then it went down again. Okay, now this is the time where it tests your mettle. I bought this obscenely cheaply as it was. I bought this obscenely cheaply. And I managed to make some very good money, and I'm staying invested in it so that I can ride the long-term wave. Okay, now this may go down, 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 right down, and I've lost. However, sometimes you lose, sometimes you win. You can't win all of the time, okay? However, I have knowledge that tells me that this coin is going to stay being prosperous. I bought this when it was 15028, and look at it now. It is 3 times its value still. Okay, 3 times its value still. So it's amazing when you stay buying and holding, because you can realize the long-term potential of a stock. Okay, but if we have a look at Steem, and Steem is a slow burner. Okay, Steem is definitely one for the future, in my opinion. Okay, so Steem was spectacularly high about nearly a year ago. Okay, then it plummeted, the community gained traction, and then since then it has gone up again. Okay, now when the crash happened the other day, it was the best time. It was the best time to stock up on coins. Now I bought a few Steam when it was $1.05. I bought quite a few at its peak because I thought it's gonna go high. It's gonna go high. Then the crash happened. It brought the price down to 73 cents, and instead of selling, what I did was I stocked up. I went shopping. And bought more. When you have identified a stock that you think has really great long-term potential, if you experience a blip, don't go thinking, oh, I've got to sell it because it's going to go down. No. You buy and hold it. If you've got the faith in the coin, if you've got the affinity with the coin, you buy and hold. You basically have to tolerate the blips. You've got to endure them. It will test your mettle, but you've got to endure them. And I bought a ton at 70 cents, and I bought some more at, it was just under, bought some more at 83 cents, and I bought some more last night because it really went down. It went down overnight. Yeah, it went down overnight. Went down. It's not showing on here, but it went down to 88 cents last night. And I thought, stock up right now. Stock up before I lose the opportunity to buy my favoured currency low. Okay? See these blips as an opportunity. That is something that's key for you to definitely understand. See blips as an opportunity to buy more stock. I know somebody who bought 30,000 coins at 130 is where he bought. He bought at its peak because he saw it going up. And then the blip happened and it made it go down. Okay, it went down. And it went down further than 85 cents. It's not showing anything more than 85 cents, but it went down much lower. It went down to, I think, 68 cents. Okay, it went down to 68 cents. And it's right back up again to nearly $1. Right back up again to nearly $1. But what we're doing is we're just continuing to stock up. Because when this rises, we will be grateful for buying at this price when a week ago it was much more. A week ago it was much more than that. Okay, when it was $1.30 as of May the 21st. It's now May the 31st, May the 31st today. And there is potential, if you bought at 68 cents or 75 cents, to make almost double what it was a week ago. To make double what it was a week ago. Okay, so look at what can be made from these blips. Don't see it as a massive failure. Don't see it as a massive problem. See it as an opportunity. So that is buying and holding. Long-term strategy. You've used the criteria to identify the long-term potential. It's a community you enjoy. It's a coin you have an affinity with. There's definite prosperity in the future, and you can stick with the coin throughout the peaks and the troughs. So buying and hold is the main type of way to invest for the long term. But pump and dump is certainly a strategy to fund that investment fund. Okay, to be able to make extraordinary gains in a coin whilst it is hot and then dumping it as soon as it starts going cold. So these are the two main buying strategies that you now have the power to unleash on the coins. So I hope that this helped you, and I will see you in the next lecture.